going down the QEW from the time I was a child to until they took the mast off. It was always a landmark.
How many people are working on this?
Right now, there are about 15 men on the job.
Over the next couple of weeks, one of the best known landmarks in our region will disappear forever. For decades, anyone driving along the QEW by Jordan Harbor in the town of Lincoln has probably looked at least twice at what's become known as the Grand Remain, or the pirate ship or ghost ship. But now mounting concerns over the safety of the structure have prompted the Coast Guard to have the iconic shipwreck demolished once and for all.
There was a lot of preparation for, of course, moving in heavy equipment with metal shears and torch to prepare to load it onto a barge.
And you know, I see people, it looks like they're just cutting chunks out of it. Is that what's happening? Is it getting kind of just cut apart?
Yes, sir. It's getting cut apart in segments that the equipment is able to lift up to put on the barge.
2 large barges were brought in for the project, one for the staging work and the other for the 2 large excavators, one fitted with a material handler and the other with a scrap metal shear. The vessel, at one point a ferry on the East Coast, and was also used for cargo, and eventually converted to look like the Grand Remain, an expedition vessel used by Jacques Cartier in the 1500s. After arriving in Jordan Harbor, its next business venture never did materialize, and here it stayed. Now, in its final days, an almost endless stream of onlookers coming up to catch a glimpse. Some even trying to talk Mike out of the demolition work, a decision he says isn't his.
Correct. Above my pay grade.
Very sad to see it go because it wasn't a great landmark.
Betty and Cedric, just some of the hundreds coming to say goodbye over the last 2 days, sharing these photos they took years ago from visits aboard the old wreck.
Yeah, we used to have our sailboat here at the marina, and then we had international students at the time, and they used to come on it, and we always had a great time.
I got good memories during the day on the boat for the Rotary Club. And we used to bring them inside the boat.
Scruden saying he also feels sad seeing the ship gradually vanish.
Well, watching a vessel die isn't really my thing.
Some of what was on board is being donated to local historical societies?
That is correct. The anchor will be offered up for display at one of the local museums, and there's a porthole going to another outfit, and the propeller is up for grabs, but we don't know who's getting it yet.
How are you going to feel when you kind of come on the last day and there's nothing here?
I'll feel satisfied that the job is complete, and our partners, the Coast Guard in the project, is happy with our performance.
At Jordan Harbor, David Zura, City News.